Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend Han here, and it is absolutely great to see you here this afternoon. And today I'm very excited to have Josh Ratta back with us again to teach us more about video tricks. Okay, all right, some awesome video tricks that's gonna help you get your video, grab the user attentions, and most importantly, get more conversion out of your video. So pay attention to that. It's gonna be very exciting. And what I'm more exciting about is this brand new product he's going to share with us, and that's really going to change the way you're posting your videos to all different social platforms, okay? Even to your own website as well. It's going to be a cool things he's going to kind of help us do more here as well. So be very exciting about that. Before we get into this excitement here, let's kind of learn how Josh got started with internet marketing, but most importantly, what did he do exactly to achieve the level of success he has today. So Josh, could you kind of take over the mic, share your unique internet marketing story with us today?
Yeah, sure. So basically, I got into internet marketing when I kind of got into video creation. I started creating videos, or learning how to create videos, basically. And then I started creating these nice animated videos, and I thought, I could definitely sell these to businesses. Like businesses would want one of these videos to promote their websites or to promote their business. So I started getting in touch with businesses on Facebook and offering them my service and showing the videos that I was creating. And then out of that, I started selling videos to businesses, just local businesses. And then I decided to create an info product, actually teaching people how they could do that as well, and how they could basically generate leads through Facebook. And yeah, the method that I was using. And I created an info product on that, and it went really well. And then from then on, I started, creating more products that I could actually go ahead and sell. And I went into, video ranking, actually creating courses that I could sell on platforms such as Udemy and Skillfeed and things like that as well. And it's just kind of progressed from there. But it all started with a love for making videos. I'm a really creative kind of guy, so I like that.
So, doing this internet marketing journey, you got the up and downs, wins and loses. To knowing what you're knowing today, what would it be maybe the top 3 advice you can give to someone who's just starting out with internet marketing?
I think the one thing that you really need to have is just persistent. In anything in life, if you want to do something and be successful, you're going to have knockbacks. It's a surety. The first time I launched a product, before this video one, I launched one as well, and it was a big flop. I sold two copies. As I said last time, I sold 2 copies, and one of them got refunded. Okay, so I made notes. Like I spent about 4 or 5 months developing this product that I thought was going to be a big hit, and it just flopped. So, for the one thing is that you need to be persistent, be determined, and keep pushing on. You'll get setbacks, but you also get success if you keep going at it. So that's the one thing. I think also to be successful online is you want to start building a brand and building up yourself online. And one of the top ways to do that and to present you as an expert and a professional is being able to create videos. And that's what's really helped me to really progress, because if you create a really nice looking video, it presents you as an expert and it makes you look like that you know what you're talking about in a way, I guess. So video marketing is an awesome place to start. And it's where the internet's progressing as well. There's a statistic, I think it was like in 2017, 90% of the web traffic is going to come from video. So if you're starting out, yeah, it's crazy. So if you're just starting out, video marketing is definitely a good place to start out, and to kind of to learn about, especially. And then I guess just learning the basic principles of online marketing, how to generate traffic. That's probably my wife's story. How to generate traffic, how to turn that traffic into to buyers, how to actually convert your traffic, because a lot of people spend a lot of time on traffic generation, and then when the traffic hits their page, people just leave the page because the page isn't looking nice or your video is not looking professional. So learn how to generate traffic, but also learn how to turn the traffic into customers. Those are probably the 2 most important skills in online marketing, and that's the way that any online marketing business works.
Right. Sometimes you have to learn that the hard way. So, So to sum it up, what you said is very important, that you should always taking action, never give up. That's number 1. Number 2 is you should be focused on video, because it's gonna be kind of like future of the internet marketing. Because according to you, 90% traffic gonna come from video, and I see that trend as well, because with the bandwidth, with the infrastructure of the internet gets better, even a third world country can get a very high speed internet now. This thing's gonna be going big and big by the minute, not even by the year. So and also to master both traffic and conversions is very very important skill to have as internet marketing. Is that kind of summarize up what you just said here?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Hey, one sec, man. I just gotta quickly connect my laptop on. It's just gonna die. Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna.
No problem.
I should have set this up before. I think it's gonna be okay. There we go. Sorry about that.
No problem. All right, so the next question, so let's kind of jump into it right now, is I know you mentioned video is very important for the future of the internet marketers, but for those who are not into video marketing, perhaps the folks on Facebook and local marketing, or some other arena of internet marketing, they haven't done any video whatsoever.
Yeah.
Why should they be focused on videos? Why kind of talk to us? Why did you? I mean, you like to be creative editing video, but besides that point, why did you think that video is going to be the next next biggest thing? And can't even talk here. Got too excited here. Next biggest thing, and everyone should be focused on it.
Yeah. Well, I think the main thing, I kind of stumbled into video marketing, to be honest. I didn't plan to do it. I just kind of got into it because of my love for creating things. So, but now that I'm in it, the main reason that I think it's so powerful video is because you have the ability to share that video across different platforms, and videos can go viral. And the thing with in opposed for just like having a Facebook page, you can't like share your Facebook pages really and get them over the net, but a video can be sent out to any kind of website, and it's very easy to send that information out to different sites and get a lot of traffic from that. So yeah, I guess just the ability to share it, and also people love to watch video nowadays. Like YouTube being like the second or third most traffic site on the net, because people love watching videos, and because of the generation we are in right now, we want an instant fix, for things. We're a microwave generation where we want information right now, and having a video that explains things quickly and clearly is often chosen opposed to like a massive article of information that you want to read. So video is the future of online marketing.
I think the video nowadays is almost like the article marketing back in the days. I think because the technology is changing, because the software get cheaper, editing software get cheaper, and some billion software been come to the marketplace lately, and the bandwidth being increased, people have access to watching the video. I think the whole trend is shift to video now. So if you're not on video, you need to be on video. So that's the kind of moral of the story here. I think both Josh and I really love editing videos and have passion for it, and you guys should be doing it too. Even you don't want to get on the cam, you don't have to, because you can still make a fantastic video with all the software that's out there right now that I wish I had when I first started. Making that video, get some traffic from video. I mean, if you're losing 90% traffic, it's kind of stupid, right? So you want to grab, get a portion for that pie, and even just 1 or 2% or 10%, it's gonna really help you with your bottom line. So I think building an email list and building a videos, it's not optional anymore. It's not kind of necessary in internet marketing, and if you haven't done it, you need to jump on board and start doing it. So let's talk about, I think the number one thing, I know you have a passion about creating videos, but some of the people either don't have the time, secondly don't have the money, thirdly may not have the skill like you do to make these videos. What other ways can you still kind of make money with the videos?
Like make money or actually create the videos, you mean?
Like using videos to make money for them.
Well, I mean, an easy way is, a lot of people do it as well, it's just creating like a review video of like a product and becoming an affiliate. So it's important, just create like a quick review video. Maybe you could create a PowerPoint slide about something. That's probably a nice place to start, and then you start sharing it on these social networks and places that people are interested in these kind of products, I guess. But I mean, for me, the way that I've made money in the past and the way that I currently make money is through creating just easy training videos and then selling them on sites like Udemy, on marketing platforms like JVZoo. There's a lot of platforms you can put your content out there and actually sell that. So I guess, yeah, there's a lot of different ways, but I guess having a training course that teaches someone something that's valuable is a really really good way to actually sell that content, I guess.
And then the reason you like that is we talked about this a little bit and beforehand is that that's one-time work but passive income, right? Because once you upload to those sites, you basically just doing they'll market it for you, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like Udemy, like is a big one, and I recently did a course on Udemy about how you can actually make money with it, and yeah, like this site, I haven't put any effort into it since the beginning of the year, and it's paid me month after month, basically on autopilot. I haven't done any work really with it, so I ranked one video on YouTube, and that's sending me sales coming from YouTube. Also, they have their own marketing platform where they do Facebook advertising, they do email marketing for your courses and things like that. So you're getting a lot of traffic, and naturally they have about 1 million hits, I think, a month of traffic on their website. So you just put your course on there, and you're going to make sales. And if your course is good, you're going to make more sales.
Right. Your laptop went to sleep on the back.
Oh, that's okay, no worries.
All right. So
the background doesn't matter.
All right. Okay. So let's talk about once. By the way, I want to give one quick tip. So if you don't have the skill, if you don't have the money, if you don't have the time to make the videos, you can always borrow existing videos, and then this is kind of tied to what the player that he's gonna kind of share with us a little bit later on. Then just add to the right call to actions at the right moment. You still can. That's the lazy way to using video to make money. He's gonna show you exactly how that works in a minute. So be very very exciting about that. The third question I have for you here is, can you being very good making videos, and you've been testing out all different kinds of videos. Talk about some of the, give us some kind of ninja tips on how do you make a video convert. I know a lot of people making the videos out there, but they're still trying to get that either the click they want or actually make some sales out of it. They're still kind of struggling with that. Can you give us, how do you structure your videos in a way that people want to see that at the end of the video or during the video want to collect it to wherever, either to opt-in form or actually go to the sales page or whatever you want to do. How do you magically do that?
Well, I think the main thing is that you need to have your video, first of all, needs to look at least above scratch. It can't be just really average looking, and the sound and the audio, everything has to be good. If your audio is having like a lot of background noise and it's sounding really distracting, then people are just going to click away from that video. So you need to make sure if your video it's of good enough quality that people will watch it. And the great thing about this technology these days and like web software like Video Maker Effects, which recently came out by one of my friends, Peter Rozak, it makes it so much easier that you can get this software and create an awesome animated video which people will watch because it's animated and it looks cool. So you can easily create videos like that. But I think the main thing is that it looks good, the audio is clear, and then at the end or whenever you want to kind of get someone to do something, is that you actually tell them what to do. Like click on the button below, and you'll get access to whatever But there needs to be a clear call to action. It depends on what kind of videos you're creating. If you're creating a sales video, often it's good to educate people first. That's the way that I do script writing. I kind of educate them about what I'm going to be selling at the end, and then I tell them why they need it, what the benefits are of it, and then you go ahead and actually bring them the solution, and that's your product. So, I mean, yeah, there's a bit of, you got to kind of think about it, but yeah, it's not too hard when you use software like Video Maker Effects, or just go have a look and see what other people are doing, especially top online video marketers. See what they're doing and how they're structuring their videos, and then you can go ahead and replicate that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kind of give kind of more tip to this. When you make videos, the first thing is you need to have a hook. It doesn't matter what kind of video
yeah, definitely.
If you're doing training videos, if you're doing review videos, if you're doing affiliate videos, a product creation video, you want to have a hook. You got to tell them just come straight, tell them the reason why they need to watch your video. You want to have that enticing moment of, for example, if you want to losing 20 pounds in the next 2 weeks, this is the most important video you need to watch. it just come out, just say that if you are affiliate trying to promoting weight loss products. The second, once you have the hook, you want to kind of tell your story a little bit. So that's the part where you want to build relationship with whoever is watching. Now, the number one mistake a lot of people making out there is they talking to the mass when they're recording the video. They're using word, like including myself, make this mistake all the time. Using words like you all, you guys. You need to speaking to someone just like you speaking to your best friend or someone you found on the street. You want to have you just want to using the word you because it is one person watching the video once you post it. But as we kind of making the video, we make that big mistake is that we thinking that a million people is watching on the same. It's like you're speaking from the stage sort of thing. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's the things I personally struggling as well. So you want to speak to, you gotta. It's like a marketing. You gotta create your avatar. You gotta figure out, hey, who am I really speaking to? Don't think you're speaking to the crowd, but speaking to that avatar and figure out what the biggest frustration and needs are. So this is gonna not just gonna be that's really separating a beginner to a pro, because a pro really understands the audience. So you're gonna use this story. You're gonna talk about the pain that you have, and at the end talk about the solutions, which has to entice into the product either you personally create or the product you want to promote, and then give them what we call the benefits and results benefit. A lot of people talk about a lot of features versus benefits. Always talk about benefits. What is the end result your software or your magic pill or your magic course going to help them solve? So once you've done that, then you do your call to action. Follow that logic step, you're going to get more conversions. That's how you should do your video, in my opinion.
Wow, you're educating me, and that was good.
Right? So a lot of people just kind of rushing to and trying to sell at the beginning, and that's not going to work because you have not built that rapport. Now, on the internet marketing, you don't have this one-on-one interaction. You cannot see the body language of the prospect you want to sell to. In real life, as a professional salesperson, you can do that. When you ask a question, they're either going to smile, they're either going to like, I don't like this very much. You don't have that. So the best way to develop is by using your own personal story or using a story of your avatar. You got to kind of really imagine if you were the avatar, what kind of typical stories in their life. And if you tell the story right, you're going to close your sales. I'll guarantee you.
Definitely. It's good stuff, Han.
Right. So my next question to you, let's talk about giving them more tips here a little bit, is that let's talk about how do you once you create the video, what is best thing to make it go viral, have more traffic either to your video or to your site?
Okay, well obviously it depends. Like right now, like if you go to YouTube, the viral videos are often videos that are kind of funny or that are kind of interesting, I guess. So I mean, for a marketing kind of video for a business, it's important that you would have kind of some kind of share features, also some call to action or something that would get something that would kind of motivate someone to actually share your video. So that it's good that you could have like a social share button and saying, click on the share button and just to support me or something like that, or kind of it's all about kind of call to action, I guess, the way that you do that. But yeah, what I've got actually coming out, a video application, kind of helps you to actually do that. What we're going to talk about in a second, right?
Right. So, all right. So, well, I want to kind of point out some of the big mistakes I see people doing out there are doing it wrong, and then I want to kind of talk about the right way to do it, which is kind of tied to the application you have here. Going to share in a minute.
Yeah.
You might want to tell your story a little bit, why you create this application, and talk about some of the pain you have a little bit later on, maybe right after this. The biggest mistake I see people trying to post videos. I mean, this is fine if you're trying to rank your videos, but besides that thing, you also want to do this other thing I'm going to tell you here. So the number one mistake I see people is they solely just post the YouTube video straight to their fan pages, to their websites, and to social bookmark sites. That's all great if you want to rank the video in Google. That's something you have to do. But what most people forgot to do is taking that video, actually embed on something you can control, perhaps like your blog or a web server, that actually send traffic not to the YouTube video itself. And here's the reason why: because in YouTube you're competing with 4 billion other videos, because beside the video you're gonna have your competition's video shows up. And that's not good for marketers, because that's distraction. To watch your video, oh, here's the competition, I'll go buy from him, right? So be a smart marketer, you need to send to isolate page, which is what your application is going to do for them, right? So you want to only send to a page that only watching your video, essentially. So once they watch your video, they're going to buy to you, not your competitions. Because chances are, if you are affiliate, if you are a product creator, you always have competition on YouTube, and YouTube want to be traffic keep at YouTube. That's why they list 50 other videos on the sidebar. And so as a smart video marketer, it's not about sending more traffic to YouTube, but take the YouTube traffic, send to your controlled page, what I call, either on your own blog page or something like your application can do for them easily. So hopefully you guys are taking notes on that. If you think about that, makes sense. And do not, when you put up videos, I would just put the video and call to action. That's it. Do not put up banners. Do not put a fancy other distracting for other products besides it, because that really will kill your conversions. Because you want to build a page, one action page. You do not want to confuse them with 50 different actions that can take on your site. I'm exaggerating that a little bit, but I see a lot of marketers make mistake. They're not converting is because they give the user way too many choices on their page. So they can what to do. Now, you want them opt in, or do you want to go buy it, or what do you want them to do, right? Make that decision ahead of time. If you want an opt-in page, build the opt-in page. If you want them to buy something, build a buy it now page. But do not mix them together, or else you're going to lose them in that round. You get none of them. They're not going to buy, nor they're going to opt in. So, so just remember, one page per one action, and you're going to get a much better results here. So let's kind of jump in and talk about a little bit background story. Why did you decide to develop this software? What do you see the market is lacking, and what is the biggest problem you're trying to help all the internet marketers solve here?
Yeah, cool. So one of the reasons why I created it is I wanted to have an interactive player that would basically kind of basically work in a way like a website, I guess, would work, where you could have a menu for your video, and that would be completely on your video, and that everything would work inside your video. And so the way that we've created an interactive video menu where you can have different buttons saying different things, like, for example, About Us. And when they click on the About Us button, then an overlay will go on top of the YouTube video, and you could have information about your business, and then you could have a button also there redirecting to your business, to a squeeze page, to an affiliate offer, or whatever you want to put on there. You can create your own basic interactive video menu, which is really cool. So then also I wanted to have an application which would then go ahead and actually post onto the most top social networks online, so that you can get more viral exposure with your videos, and that it will create more of like a snowball effect with your video, because all the interactive features on that video will be shared across these social networks. So when someone shares it on their Twitter page, and then they share on their friend's Twitter page, and obviously it's going to create a snowball effect on that social network. Also, same on Facebook and on Google Plus and all the other kind of networks, where you can get your links out there and your video players out there on all these social networks. So at the same time, it also create social bookmarks with your YouTube video as well to increase your ranking. So it's basically a whole video marketing platform, which is very powerful. And it looks well.
Yeah, and so is it correct to say when you first started these applications, the normal way, the old way, is they don't have all this interaction stuff? For example, to share the video easily, or call to action especially, or opt-in for them, opt-in very easily. I guess either the technology wasn't up there yet, or they're not including in it, right?
Yeah, so I think the main thing is that within this video player, instead of actually sending people to a squeeze page. You can do that as well with this video player, but we've also got an opt-in, like basically an opt-in form on the video. So everything that you need is on that video. So you can generate leads, you can make sales, you can generate traffic directly from that video, which you couldn't do with with just a normal video. And the great thing, we've integrated with YouTube, and YouTube, obviously everyone loves getting their videos on YouTube, and being able to share them across all these social networks is very, very cool.
All right, so I think it's time to kind of unpart the curtain a little bit here. Give us a bit sneak preview here.
So I'll open this up, yeah?
Sure.
Second.
Gonna have to rotate now.
Here we go. Screen share. Cool. Can you see that now?
Hold on 1 second. Yes, I see Google.
Okay, cool. Great. So this is just one of our accounts. Let me just bring this across. Okay, so this is basically inside the application. We've also got a members area with training and everything. But obviously you can go ahead and click on this video. It kind of tells you a bit about it. But what you want to do is simply click on plus new player or create new player. And then what you would do is go ahead and give your campaign a name. So let's call this one Hands Campaign. And then what you do is go and get a YouTube video. And I'm just going to go and get this one. Bugs Bunny.
That's actually a very famous video.
Yeah, it's really cool. If you haven't seen it before, it's really fun. Oh, cool. There we go. And then what you do, if you want a custom thumbnail, you can upload a custom thumbnail, and they'll post to Facebook. And then click on Save and Continue. And whoops, yeah. And so you can upload a logo here. And we're just updating this right now. What's that?
Once you upload the logo, where's it going to display?
It goes on the top hand corner. We're just updating that right now. My developer's actually updating it right now on there, and you can then go ahead and select different video skins. I'm just going to select this one here to show you. And this is where for me, it's my most favorite feature is the interactive video menu, as I was telling you. So as you can see, we've got the slide button over here. What this enables you to do, if you're a local business, for example, maybe you're like a hair salon, for an example, okay, and you want to post a video on your YouTube page about your hair salon. What you could do is have a page, maybe one saying contact us, and then you could say get in touch, for an example. And this is very, very customizable kind of business. Then you could have your email address and everything like that directly on your video. So you could say, what's the name, Emma at hair salon, and then you could have maybe your phone number, something like this. I don't know, I'm just making things up. So, and you could also have maybe your website. But down here you can also add in a button, a redirect button to your website. So you could say find out more or something, or visit our site, and then you could have your link. So let's say I'm just going to, and then you can go ahead and add another one. And maybe, for example, again, for a hairdressing salon, you could have maybe book an appointment or something like that. Book appointment. And then you could say book an appointment as a headline. And maybe you would say phone. The same thing. You could have done the same thing on that last slide. I'm just making up stuff, but as you can see, it's really customizable. I'm just making up things here. I
see why the second screen is in now. Okay.
Or visit site. And then you'd have your link. Okay. So I'm just going to show you those two an example. For an online, say if you're doing affiliate marketing, you could create a review video. And then one of your buttons could say buy now, and you could have like buy now as your button, and then get instant access now as a headline, and you would have click on the button below to get this awesome thing, or maybe to check out my bonus page as well to get access to my bonuses as well, and then you could have a link to your bonus page, then send them on to the offer, or you could have, and also you could have product information as one of the tabs, and when they click that, it will open up and see information about the product and things like that. And then as you'll be able to see right now, I need to make that a bit shorter, but when you click on this, it overlays on top of the video, get in touch, the information there. When they click on this button, it directs to their website. So that's directly from a YouTube video, which is very, very cool. It's going to generate a lot of traffic to your to websites, to affiliate offers, or whatever you want to do with that. And then it continues playing like so. On the next step, you can add an application, like you can add a call to action button, an email sign up form, or a general website redirect. And these time pop-ups, you can select whatever time you want the pop-up to come up here. So if you want a call to action button, like you just select one of these buttons, add your link to the website that you want to select it to. You could add an affiliate link in there to, as an affiliate offer. Or if you want to go ahead and select an email sign-up form, you can go ahead and say, yeah, get my free ebook, for an example. And then you select your autoresponder. And over up here, you can add in your API keys for your autoresponder, and then just set the times. Let's say 0.05, and then save and continue. And then after 5 seconds, you'll see that the email form pops up over the top of the video, like so. And you could add the name and email address directly from here. Okay. Then you can also show your social media share buttons on the side. So if it's a cool video, often people will share it. Even if you say, at the end of your video, if you're on camera or you're speaking, you say, please, if you like this video, share this video with your friends, and they'll click on that and they can share it onto their page. So add your social links in there, and they'll update on the page. And then down over here, you can go ahead and share it to all these social networks, and you can also have embed code as well, that you can embed it directly onto your website as well, these players. So you can go ahead and share it onto Facebook. I'm just seeing what I can. So let's see if I've got a page I can share it onto. Okay, I'm going to go to...
We have a live audience right now, one of them.
Oh, really? That's cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna post on here, yeah, just to show you an example. Okay, so let's say check this out.
This is really cool. This is gonna really help a lot of people generate traffic from social network.
Definitely, and it'll work on autopilot as well. Because once you post one, often videos are going to get shared around the place, and you can see yourself making sales and building leads on autopilot, basically.
Now, when you shared it on Facebook, can you share it in your personal page, or does it have to be a page that you own, or?
I think you can share it. Let me look. So as you can see it right here. We've got our player playing. So you can share it. I can share it onto. Let me have a look. You can share it on your timeline, on a friend's timeline, in a group. Share it on a page you manage. So, or send in a private message if you want. Maybe if you want to send it to, I don't know, a client or something like that, and you can also get the email address or something. So there's a lot of options, and then you go ahead and share it onto, Twitter. And when it sends to Twitter, it sends a unique link right here because videos don't play up in the Twitter timeline. So when you send that link, and then basically when they click on that, it'll pop up in a unique, as you were saying, like basically a controlled page. And they can watch the video on that page as well. So it's very, very cool. It leaves the distraction.
Show us the sample page. Do you have time to
see this one? Yeah. So because I'm signed in, you'll see the navigation bar on top, but this is going to be a blank page. Like that. So it would have the name of the campaign, and this bar won't be there, but because I'm logged in, you can see this navigation bar.
Right.
But it'll be just a blank page, and you can just basically go ahead and check out, and use this. Yeah, and as you're saying, like really, it does leave all the distractions because there's nothing really else on the page but the interactive kind of web video, right?
So if somebody started when in here marketing has, that at that point I think most people are desperate, so they want to have all kinds of ads and on the pages. But then you go to study the pros, they have this very, very clean look. And they have nothing but the one thing on the page. And if you really study and experience with internet marketing, you're gonna agree that the clean page is much better conversions than the distraction page.
Yeah, definitely. So it's a pretty cool application. It's very powerful in the fact that you can go ahead and actually post it directly onto all these social networks, embed it onto your websites, and obviously generate sales, get leads, and generate traffic directly from one YouTube video player, which is pretty amazing.
All right, so right now it's only YouTube, but you guys are planning to expanding to other video sites as well, right?
Yeah, we're planning to integrate with Vimeo and Amazon S3 as well. And obviously, yeah, we're just going to kind of build it from there. So
Okay.
right now you can get in on this before, and also get the upgrades as well that we'll be upgrading to this application.
All right, so kind of talk with us. What data does it tracking?
What's that?
And the analytic features. What kind of data do you track there?
Basically, it shows you how many opt-ins and how many like views and things like that. And yeah, so basically my let me have a look. Tells you how many views. We're going to update this bit here, but my developer's right now working on that. But yeah, really cool. I mean, the main thing is that you can see how many opt-ins you get, how many views you get, and I think we're going to go into how many shares and things like that as well. So it gives you a good overview of what's happening with your video.
Yeah, that would be a cool feature to have.
So yeah, I mean, pretty cool. We've got training in the members area, and it's very simple. I mean, you don't really need to see any tutorials because it's so simple what to do.
So we'll kind of jump ahead a little bit. I just want to kind of ask you: Is a user able to add unlimited new videos into this, or do you have different packages for that as well?
Yeah, we were thinking about doing different packages, but I think we're just going to go definitely just with one package where you can get unlimited videos, which is very cool.
Very cool. Yeah. All right. So come back to the cam. So I'm going to ask you some specific questions regarding the offer itself now. And whoever's watching, hi. I don't know who you are, but it's all good.
Whoops.
Yeah, you want to click that share. Okay, there you go.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, so let's talk about the offer itself. Let's talk about the name of the product, the time of the launch, and who's going to be really benefit for getting this.
Yeah, sure. So the name of the product is Vid Infusion. We're launching this Monday, the 28th of July at 11 a.m. 9 a.m. is the early bird, but 11 a.m. is the official launch time. And what was I going to say? And yeah, I mean, the main benefits is anyone right now, like as we're talking about, video is the main source of traffic. It's going to be one of the main sources of traffic online within the next few years. And so it's important that, that you have a video player or an application which is going to allow you to generate leads, build your email list, make sales directly from your video, and also generate traffic directly from your videos back to your website or to a squeeze page or an affiliate offer. So this really does everything for you within one application, which is very easy to set up. Your campaigns, as we just showed you, you can create a campaign within a couple of minutes, and actually get your videos posted directly onto all these social networks, which is very cool.
So it's for someone. I think the reason I asked the question, how could someone to make money without actually making the video, all that stuff earlier, is with a player like this, you can quote unquote borrow somebody else's video and still posting on social sites, get that traffic. Because like you said at the very beginning, it's mastering the traffic and conversion. So you find a very engaged video, you can take that video and using that traffic sent to the right offering page, and that's all. Essentially, that's what we all do in internet marketing. It doesn't matter what you do with a video, Facebook, or your own product page. That's what we do. Just take the traffic sent to the right offer, and you don't ever want to mismatch those. And then you start getting more frustrations than making money. So what you can do with this player, I hope you guys see this, you don't really have to make the video, although he's going to give you some bonuses to teach you how to make fantastic videos here in a minute. We're going to talk about that. But if you're really lazy and if you don't have the money or the capital to do this, you can still utilize this player, make a lot of sales for yourself as well. Just want to point that one out.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so yeah, so let's talk about the. We're gonna save the bonus till the last part. So stay tuned. It's gonna be good stuff. So let's talk about the front end offer. What exactly are they getting inside the front end? How many days are you gonna keep this open? Is it on diamond sale? What's the starting out price?
Yeah, so for the early bird, it's starting at $27, and you basically have access to this application that I just showed you on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and add on those interactive features and post to up to 8 social networks, and then the price is going to be jumping. So at 11 a.m. it's going to jump to I think about $34, and then I think after each day it's going to be jumping up a few dollars or so, and then we're looking at setting a final price point maybe at $97 per year or $197 per year. So it's going to be, we're looking to do yearly or monthly pricing with that. So we're just finalizing the pricing for that. But it's important that if you want access and you want to get it really cheaply and that you get access, during this week and as soon as possible because the price is going to be rising. But I can just tell you, I mean, as you've seen, it's a really, really powerful application, and we could be selling it. We will be selling it a lot more,
Yeah, I've seen people selling similar stuff for at least $200 not too long ago. So so moral of the story: get in early, grab the lowest possible price because this is for unlimited videos. So some of them have a different agency license. It seems like he didn't bother with that. Just let's give it all out. So before he changes his mind, you should grab it. So. And let's talk about the OTO a little bit. By the way, is it $27 starting out price? Is that on diamond sale or is that just gonna be fixed during the launch?
$27. That's going to be just for the early bird, and then after the early bird, after 2 hours, then we're going to put it up to 34.
Okay.
And then it'll be increasing in price jumps throughout the launch. So. Yeah.
All right. So this looks like a timing sale. All right. So let's talk about the OTO here. What exactly is inside the OTO?
So the upgrade is you're going to be able to post to another 10 social networks and also blogging sites, and also extra video player styles, extra social media button styles, and also you get developer rights to this service. So you can actually sell this as a service to businesses, and basically use this, create this kind of thing and sell that to businesses, the application, so they could use like their application, I guess, with their business, and you get also sign up forms and everything like that as well.
So when they get the developer license, just want to be very clear here. Are they going to see your branding as a Vid Infusion, or they rebrand as their own video player sort of thing?
Yeah, well, basically it's not like selling actually the access into the application, but they could create the video players and then sell that as a service to businesses. So they could basically say like they can get in touch with the business, because often people are doing video SEO for business or they're creating videos for business. They could tell them, if you want, I can create a video interactive player for your business. So when you post on these social networks, we get more exposure with your videos, and also you can build leads. You can, it's really powerful, especially for offline businesses. That they can have a interactive menu on their videos.
So I think a lot of people who are gonna get this, they're gonna wanna let their customer not see your logo, because they you might want to considering of get that taken care of.
Yeah, I mean the people who if they don't give the customers, if they sell this to a business, I mean they won't sell the access to actually go into the account, but they could sell basically they could sell they could create the player for the company and add their logo onto it, and then use that as this kind of as working for them basically, and using that service for them.
So in other words, if somebody click on the call to action button, actually go to the page, they will never even know this was the video player was made by Vid Infusion, right? In other words.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So they can basically set up a campaign for the business,
Right.
So if it's a hairdressing salon, they could say, hey, I can create an awesome interactive video player with the video that I create for you, or as this kind of service, and then they can set up the campaign for them, add on their contact details on their in the application, I guess, and things like that.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I think I get it. So what is the price for that one?
So that one's $67.
Okay.
The pro features, and it's going to be $197 after we release that, and then we've got the second upsell is my premium video course called Video Pro Marketer, and that basically it teaches you everything to do with video marketing, like how to create videos, how to create green screen videos, how to create on-camera videos, how to create animated videos within PowerPoint, also how to do video SEO, and what else? YouTube. And we've also got a software that creates YouTube channel graphics, and how to use Udemy and Skillfeed and things like that. The sites I was telling you about, how to make money off those sites as well. So it's a massive training course, and there's a lot of valuable information in there. So that's at $47.
What was it? Yonder got it cut off.
And that was at $47.
47?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, wow. Guys, if you want to really know how to create fantastic video and how to do the video marketing, get this course. Okay, you're gonna love it. And he has a way to teaching you that you're gonna understanding it very clearly. So, anything else after that? Is that only?
The final one is just I'm going to be doing a 3-week live workshop, basically a webinar where I'm going to be on the live on there and actually teaching you like everything that's valuable for your video marketing. Because one of the things is I'd love to coach you like people one-on-one, but I don't have the time to coach you one-on-one, and so what I'd like to do is just jump on and be able to answer questions live on the webinar and really go over everything that I know, my expertise, and actually teach them live and give them a strategy live on the webinar.
Right. So is this just like I would think what do you call group coaching in a way? Is that sort of
kind of like a group coaching, but like I guess it's kind of like a be down to earth. I'm just going to be teaching them everything I'm doing, and just really giving a lot of information, but also like a clear strategy, what you should do, and how to get it done. So it's more, it's cool to have training videos, but it's also good to have someone who can kind of mentor you in a way, I guess.
Right.
And this way that I could do it with my time.
Right.
Yeah.
How much is that?
It's just going to be $27.
27?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I think you went crazy on that one. I wouldn't go for 27, but hey, grab it. If anytime you have live coaching, you do it. It's gonna really give you speed up very fast. All right, so that's all the OTO, right? Just want to make sure here.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, all right, so I think that's pretty much all the questions I need to ask you here. But I got one last final question. It's gonna be a very important one. And that is, as people watching this interview and see the live demo you just did, and if they're very smart, they know how powerful this thing is, and they want to grab it because they want to make more sales. They want to actually get the video rank as well, because every time you post on social network and somebody shares it, that's an extra free backlink, okay? So that's all good, and they want to get it, they want to buy it, especially for the price you're asking for, right? And because you can post unlimited videos now. And to make more sales now, so they want to buy it, but everyone has the little voice on the back of their head tells them not to buy it, don't take any action, all that great stuff. So my question to you, Josh, is what makes this video player, what makes this product so unique that, in your opinion, everyone should grab during this launching period?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just for there's so many different unique points to it, but I mean, just for one of the unique points is that you have an application that will directly post your videos onto all these social networks, and often you have to buy a whole software application to actually go ahead and actually post to different networks, get backlinks, get bookmarks. This does that, but it also having that video interactive menu, which is very powerful, where you can have all the information that you want to add directly onto your player, directing them obviously to websites, and you can make easy affiliate sales, build your email list. It's basically everything that you need within online marketing in one video application. So it's perfect for everyone. If you want to make money online and you want to build your business online, it's important that you use video, and that you have the tools and resources to really save you a lot of time, and to I guess make money with, you know. And this is a tool that is something that is going to be very valuable for you. It's not something that you're going to buy and just leave it, but I can tell you, you will use it, and it will be very valuable for you. And especially at the price right now, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So the way I look at it, I want to add a couple points to here. I think if you are a beginner video marketers, you just want to experience with videos, see if it really can make you money. If you don't want to even make your own videos, you can get this player and start posting on different, social networks, which get that traffic and get that call. Most important thing you need to get right is that call to action. You're going to be really benefit for getting this. And also, if you're local marketers, there's a lot of local business willing to pay you a lot of money to have this kind of stuff on their fan pages, on Twitter, on the whatever you call platform they use right now, because they just don't have this technology on the hand. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like Facebook give you this, right out of on the page, and you can do this kind of stuff. And so you can charge a lot of servers fee, either one time or residual income for that. So if you're local marketers, now if you're a product creator, that's without saying, because you always want to make your video out there and make people easy to buy. Well, the less they collect, the more money you make. So why direct them to a sales page when you can just straight go to the buy it now button? So you can embed straight into the video. It just so many things you can do with this. And I think if you just want to do anything with the video, I think you should get this before the price jump out to 97 or 197, because this is a lifetime, right, Josh?
Yeah. So they can use it, for as long as they want. So
Right. So this is lifetime, and this is unlimited. So a lot of people will write me back after the launches and say, hey, well, the price went up and come down. Well, this is not how it works. You need to grab doing the early bird and doing this launching period to get that discounted price, because there's a lot of work in the background, a lot of developer work in the background. So the price has to go up. You just to keep up with all this technology, right? It costs money and time. So if you smart marketers, if you really want to take your video traffic to the next level, I say you should go grab this, because this is a lifetime and this is unlimited. And now, if you still kind of like hesitating, need to be sweetening a butter, push you a little bit to give you more value for this, let's talk about the bonus now. Josh, what do you have for us?
We've got I think we've got the eVideo Rocket course, which basically teaches you how to create videos. So if you don't know how to create videos, I'll show you everything about how to create awesome high converting sales videos. And I've also thrown in the premium video package as well for that. I've also got two of my top selling Udemy courses. One teach you how to create videos using an online free software called Prezi. They have different plans, but there's a free plan that you can use to create presentations, which you can then record into really nice looking videos. And just one of my videos that I've done on Prezi, I've posted onto YouTube, and basically every week I make sales from that video, that Prezi video, back to my course, and I make sales on that. So I got that, and I've also got a motion background squeeze page builder, so you can create squeeze pages with videos on the background as well, which is very cool. And I think you've got like 40 bonuses or something, Han. I saw your bonus pages.
Yeah.
So many, filled with so much good bonuses.
Yeah, so Josh, he just kind of told, shh, don't tell him that. But anyway, so I'm just gonna, Josh's gonna have some awesome exclusive bonus from him, and as always, my team's gonna put up some awesome bonus for you as well. So I really want to make this really brainer to you guys, because if you're really serious about it, because not only you can embed to different social sites, but you can also use this video player on your own blog as well. The chances are the free plugins that you have doesn't do any of this call to action stuff. That's probably you're not really seeing some of the good results for any of the site you have. So this is a multifunctional web player. I personally think he should be charging a lot more for this. I think he's a bit crazy doing this discount price right now. But go grab it. It's your opportunity to grab this at a very deep discount here. And I think you're going to absolutely love this, okay? All right, so on that note, Josh, thank you so much for spending your time with us. Before we leave here today, Do you have maybe a final word of wisdom you'd like to share?
Well, I guess just, whatever you're doing in online marketing or offline marketing, make sure that you have a focus, you have a plan or something that you're going towards, and try not to get distracted, start building something and continually do it until you finish it, and always be persistent, because in life, as I said earlier, you're going to get knockbacks, but keep running, keep going harder, and stay positive, and you will see success.
So taking action. So like I said many times, it's better to take imperfect action than not take any action at all, because action makes you moving forward.
Yeah,
No
definitely.
action makes you going backwards. It's like you running in a treadmill. If you're not moving, you're gonna be off the treadmill pretty quickly, right? So you always have to taking action. Even you trip a little bit on the treadmill, you're still moving forward, right? So and that's just the way it is. I mean, you learn from your mistakes, reject what's not useful to you, and take what is useful to you, and kind of keep growing from there. And that's how we all made where we are today, right? So keep doing it. So taking action, okay? All right. So guys, on that note, and thank you so much for watching this. And I think you see the power of this video player, especially at this very little investment of $27. And I think you should grab it, because you might not have this opportunity right after the launching period. Okay. All right. So Josh, thank you so much. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very, very soon.
Cool, man. Thank you.
All right. Cheers.